this morning. And let's kick off our Wednesday morning huddle. First off, I want to say good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's give some waves. Let's give a little jig. Let's give a little dance, a little bit to the left, to the left. Come on, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, to the back, to the back. Now dip. All right, so we are excited. It is a good day today. It is going to be a great week today as we have wrapped up our first week of all the enhancements inside of our program. Now, as you guys know, I love making sure that people are clear and know what to do, but I also want to make sure after today's call is going to be a calling for you to step into action, is really to step into power and step out of fear. And part of the reason why we're having this today is because we have some really big things to talk about. So I want to make sure you're clear on them, but also at the same time, what I want to make sure is that your learning is not leading to clarity, but your learning is leading to action. Because if your learning is just leading to clarity, you're still staying in the same place. You're not actually getting further. So if we have a beautiful vehicle, which I believe Seacret is a beautiful vehicle, I believe it's a very quick vehicle. I believe it's a fast vehicle. I believe it's a fun vehicle. It's a pretty sexy vehicle, if you ask me. So now when it comes to driving this vehicle, if you are sitting, you have the vehicle parked in your garage and you learn everything about that vehicle and you read every owner's manual and you look up every YouTube video and you go to every class about learning about this vehicle that you have inside of your garage, you might be the world's foremost expert on this vehicle, but you haven't gotten anywhere. And this isn't about being knowledgeable. It's about creating results. In our business, and you don't get paid for being knowledgeable. You get paid for creating results. So what I want to make sure is that you don't have to know everything to go do anything. And you're going to mess it up. It's going to be ugly. Now, don't worry. Are you going to get into some wrecks along the way? Yes. Here's what's great. Wrecks in a car are fatal. Wrecks in your business are not fatal. They're all recoverable. And no matter what you're going to experience, whether it's a pothole, a storm, a small fender bender, or something that's going on, or a check engine light comes on, and when something pops up in your car that you don't know what to do with, you know what you do? You call a mechanic, you call an expert. And that's when you call your support team. That's when you call a secret mechanic that knows how to get you back on the road and get you going towards your destination. So today is going to be that calling to get you into action. Accione. Now, I'm going to be leaving for Mexico tomorrow. So just as a quick thing, if you know anybody in Guadalajara, I'm going to be there. We're doing a very special event. Our bronzes and above are going to be doing a very special event at Lake Chapala, a private chef and dinner and leadership for all the announcements that's going to be happening in that market. And then we're going to be doing at our corporate office there, or our agent business center, which is exciting. Then I'm heading down to Colombia. So if you know anyone in Medellin, in Cali, in Bogota, we have events going on in all those markets. If you don't have the details, we'll get them to you. And I'd say if you don't have the details, because I don't even have all the details yet of all the cities. I mean, all the locations I'm going to be at in Mexico, and then in Colombia, and then I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to be in Puerto Rico doing a super sábado on the 21st, and then I'm going to be doing a super Saturday in Dallas on the 28th as well. So there is a lot of things going on in the world for you to connect and plug into, and this is one of those things that I always try to do in my business and my career is follow the leader. And what I meant by follow the leader is a lot of times I didn't have the money, the time, or the resources to fly around with leaders. And no, although I wanted to, because I wanted to be a fly on the wall and see what they were doing and learn how they were working and watch how they were doing their presentations, and because I love to travel. But what I could do is I could start building a business in those areas. Because guys, I'm going to be going back to Guadalajara probably forever. Why? I got a big group there. I'm going to be going back to Colombia. So if you can get a team there, it's amazing, because you know I'm going to be in that market to support your team. And we have more and more people that are doing that. So let's pop into today before we get through all of this stuff. Now, for those of you guys know that this Wednesday morning huddle, just so you guys know, we have a bunch of different stuff. Now, there's a lot of teams that plug into this huddle. Okay. And plug into this group. There are lots of organizations and they have their own individual huddles, or they have their own individual trainings and their own individual stuff. Here's the stuff that myself and my partner, Mazaffer, who, by the way, he's doing so much better and he's recovering very quickly. I know some of you guys have been worried about him. He's doing incredible. So my partner and I, Mazaffer, have basically kind of a team we're called Team Elite was one that I had. He had one called Team Synergy. quite frankly, we don't really care. We're just building Seacret, right? So it's not even really about any of that stuff, but we did want to make sure that we're providing resources, communication directly from us in the company. So on Tuesdays, we have a platinum and above leadership training that I host, and we host together with our leaders. So for those of you guys that are going to get the platinum up, we have that. We also have a bronze and above leadership training on Tuesday nights, and bronzes and above. I want you to, give me some excitement about our bronze and above trainings, right? So give me some spirit fingers. So you want to get to that. If you are a bronze and above, last night I set up a brand new WhatsApp bronze and above communication group for North America. So I communicate directly with you. To get into that group, contact your bronze and above. I was on the call last night. And then we have this one, which is obviously a huddle open for everybody to kick off our week and get things moving. So we want to step you into leadership. And the reason why we have platinum and above is that's where you're going to be able to be invited to trainer school, which is going to be happening in January at the next event that we do after View from the Edge. Now, obviously all of us should be registered for View. So that's kind of a little bit of our announcements here, our system and things that we've got going on. We know that massive communication equals a massive paycheck. Now, what we want you to know is this, is if you're ever feeling overwhelmed in your business, I want you to understand it's your fault. You're like, wait, what? Yes, it is. Here's the thing. If you're overwhelmed in your business, it's a very simple explanation. You're on the wrong plan. That's it. You're trying to be on somebody else's game plan. Now, are there people in Seacret that are frantically trying to get their freedom quickly? Absolutely. Are there people in Seacret that are just here for a lot of fun? Absolutely. Are there people that are here because they want to be around a community that's supportive and exciting? Absolutely. Are some people here just because they want to be in personal development, because we offer some of the best personal development leadership training in the world for free, just for being in our company? Like, you guys do realize that most of the seminars that I go to, we have better trainers than almost all of the seminars I paid a lot of money for, and we do it for free, right? So, and the reason why is we're not doing it for free. We're doing it because I know if I help you grow, I help your business grow. So I'm compensated from the compensation plan by developing people. So it's not free. It's just, we only get paid when you produce results. And I like that type of compensation, right? So, but the reason why I'm bringing all that up is this. We have people that want to go 2 miles an hour, people that want to go 200 miles an hour. If you're around people who want to go 200 miles an hour, it's easy to get overwhelmed if you're going 2 miles an hour. You get to determine your speed. Now, I recommend that you're bumping your speed up. But again, this is your business. It's not my business. You get to decide. So there is a lot of communication. There are a lot of events. There are a lot of trainings. Just know that they may not all be the ones that are designed for your plan. What we need to make sure is that you have the right plan for you that you're excited about. You should never feel like, oh, it's just too much. I can't do it anymore. All right. What that means is this: you're trying to be on the wrong plan. That's not the right one for you in Seacret. Okay. All right. Good. Now let's get going. The reason why I'm sharing that is because I've been going 2,000 miles an hour, and I feel like I've been freaking some people out recently. So, and I'm excited about it because I just, I'm talking about my travel schedule, my work schedule, and all this other stuff. And they were like, this guy's out of his mind. And you're like, I am. But I'm also going for $1 million a month. And I think I can do it with the momentum we're about to hit right now. Now, for some people that's not the goal. So, but today I'm really excited to kick off this morning, and we have a lot to discuss. So hang with me on this call today. I'm really excited to bring on this individual. She's relatively new to the Seacret family. But the moment I met her, I was like, oh yeah, she's one of us. All right. So, and I was so excited then and getting a chance to get to know her. And because she came into Seacret, and it was like baptism by fire. Because she came into Seacret literally right before Black Friday, as you guys know, which is crazy. And before she knew about this whole new family of people that were going to come into Seacret. And then all of a sudden it was just like, here you go. And here you go. And here's, by the way, a plethora of problems and all of these challenges. And simultaneously we're doing all this, and we're changing product lines, and we're doing all that stuff. And she has not only handled it really well, she's worked really hard to support the organization, support the field, and be an incredible liaison between field and corporate. And I've really appreciated the work that she's done. And what I'm excited about is now that we've gotten through a lot of the stuff that we had to deal with in these first 6 months, she can really focus on putting together programs and trainings and leadership. And this is one of the things that she is bringing to the table here, is a brand new flash sale that is hitting. It is a 2-day sale that we just announced here this morning, and we are the first to hear directly from the woman who's put it together for us. But for those of you guys that got your blend jet, that's thanks to her. For those of you guys got your earbuds, That's thanks to her, and many, many more programs that are exciting, because I want you to understand, I am so excited about Club Seacret. But I'm also so excited because we have the world-class Dead Sea skincare products and world-class nutrition. And I didn't join Seacret for nutrition. I'm so excited it came. I didn't join Seacret for Club Seacret, although I'm so excited it's here. I joined Seacret because of these Dead Sea products. I knew they could produce freedom for me. And so, ladies and gentlemen, VP of sales here in North America, April Price, welcome to the call.
Thank you so much. That was such a sweet intro, and I am just so fired up to be at Seacret. And yes, it did come with some challenges and obstacles and fun. It was like an obstacle course, to be honest. I did not sign up for anything that was coming my way. I thought it was just going to be crazy Black Friday. But you guys have been so incredible and have honestly just rolled with everything, with any kind of challenges that we faced. And we have got something that no one else does now. I mean, with Club Seacret, but like Jesse said, we've got, nutrition that's organic, plant-based, and it's less expensive, by the way, than anyone else. And I promise you that, because I've come from companies that had similar products and they're not organic. And the very small amount that they do have that are organic, that are a lot more expensive. So we really need to play on that story. But I mean, our name is Seacret, right? And when you see that name, and I would wear it proudly, because that's going to get comments. It's going to get questions, because people are like, that's not how you sell Seacret. That was a strategy, by the way. And so it's a discussion point, right? And then you start talking about why our products are so incredible from the Dead Sea. No one else has that. So we truly are a differentiator in this industry, and it's only going to get more exciting. But I'm here to talk about the flash sale. And I know this is new to Seacret, but I can promise you, it's going to rock your world. And this isn't just the first one. This is the first one, but it's not the only one. I can promise you that. And I think that, you might have seen something glaringly missing from the last couple of agent briefs, giving you a heads up about what the customer promo was, and that there was no customer promo in August. And you were probably worried and concerned. There's a little fine print and said, we've got new things coming. Well, this is part of the new things. We're just going to mix it up, because what we were realizing is that those customer promos have been around for a while, and very few customers actually take advantage of it. A lot of agents do, but we're here to put together programs and sales and things that are going to help you maximize your sales, instead of just stock up your supply of whatever you love. And when you think about a customer promo, that's one product. It's never more than one, but it may or may not be appealing to all of your customers or your agents. So we're mixing things up. I'm not saying that this is how it will always be, but if you do the same thing over and over again and get no result, come on, we all know that saying, right? So let's talk about this promo. It is a flash sale. It lasts 2 days. It started at 7 a.m. this morning, and it's going to last until 11:59 Eastern. So that's 8:59 p.m. Pacific here on Thursday. Why is it 2 days? Because people love a sense of urgency. And if you get out there, people will realize you've only got these 2 days to take advantage of this. And so please use that. I'm hearing a lot of, I saw some posts on Facebook. We really should have known this in advance. We could get pre-orders. But here's the thing, guys. I know it's a different shift, but when you think about pre-orders, that if you would have taken pre-orders, you would have stopped selling, and that could have impacted your rank up and everyone above you. So that's why a flash sale is urgent. It's immediate. It's in the here and now. And you've got 2 full days, so don't worry about getting overwhelmed. I'll tell you some tips on how I would maximize it in just a second, but what I want to go over is a couple of things and just questions that I've been getting since it launched this morning, and I've been trying to get ready for this call. I barely had time to brush my hair, but it is exciting. And if you notice here, I've got my little, my picture. Oh, my picture of it all here. There are 10 items, and 4 of them are exclusive. You've got the probiotic mask that's you've never seen it before, and it is amazing. It goes nicely with probiotics that just launched. It's all about that healthy microbiome, right? So check out the Dr. Cohn video on Training Tuesday yesterday to learn a little bit more about that. But the probiotics are really, really critical for healthy microbiome. You don't just need that in your gut, you need it on your face. It's very, very popular right now. It's a trend word. So definitely get out there and share that. That's something new. You've got the lip gloss. Hello, we've had that before in like Black Friday sales, and we're so excited. And I gotta tell you guys, these are limited while supplies last. So we do have some, but they're gonna go quickly. So that's why you wanna go out to your customers, right? Then we have the nail kit. It's not the nail collection. This is one of the questions I've been getting. The nail kit, and it doesn't have, this was put together really, really quickly so we can get this all on one page. But the gray, blue, and white strips, those are packs of 10. So those aren't just one. So they're packs of 10, and then you have a nail file, the buffer, and the cuticle oil. So that, I hope that clears it up. And if you click on that SKU on the back office, the description says it there. So it's just not a lot super clear on that flyer. But then you've also got the carry away bag. Guys, this is such a great opportunity for you to share with obviously your agents, but your customers, because you get to try out the shake and greens or 5 single serve sachets in that bag, along with our coveted travel kit. Now you can get the travel kit in some of our like starter packs, but I like stock up on these whenever we are, if it's allowed in our customer order program, because I don't like to carry full size products, and I don't like to squirt my shampoo and stuff into little containers that might leak. So this is incredible. Stock up on this. This will be great for the holidays and gifts. You might see some of these things again in Black Friday, but this is, let's face it, it's like a Black Friday sale at 25% off of these items. That is the same type of deal you get with Black Friday with, site-wide. So this is a huge, big deal. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, these 10 items might not be appealing to my customers. Well, guess what? We've poured fuel on the fire and which allows you to get a $25 bounce back coupon to shop with you next month when they spend $150. So if these items aren't appealing to them, just let them know. Well, hey, why don't you get your regular items that you always get? Because if you buy them today in the next 2 days, you're going to get $25 off next month. So it's really a discount. It's for them. So not only are you getting a discount at 25% off these items, but you're going to get really a discount because you're getting a $25 coupon for next month. And you're going to get sales next month because they're going to spend more than $25. That's the strategy. One other question I've been getting is, do they have to spend the $150 on the sale price? And I think I just explained that. The answer is no. They can shop outside of this sale. As long as they spend $150, they get the $25 coupon. $175 in Canada with $30 coupon. So it's converted there. So that I hope answers those questions. And then let's talk about what you're going to do with them. You guys, this is such a great opportunity for you to get personal, record quick videos about, if you have any of these products on hand, do something with all you ladies with long hair or men with long hair. Jesse won't be able to do this, but use the straightener if you've got that, right? Show what makes it different and record quick videos. I want you to post them to Instagram stories. You can do a thing where, if you're not familiar with it, when you post to stories, it also can post to your Facebook feed, your Facebook stories. And if you've never done stories before, this is the time to start, right? Yes, you want to post this on your page, but I know that all of you watch people's stories, and don't lie, because I do it. But if you're not posting stories, then you're not maximizing your vehicle, which is those social media channels. So please get out there. And if you're thinking, okay, well, I have a lot of my customers who aren't really active on social, you record that video, then you send that video in a quick message to them, because it's about why they need to hear why you are excited about the sale. And because people don't read stuff. If you send it to them, they might look it over. Send them a quick video, pick out 1 or 2 products that you love, and then send the video in a text message or however you message them. And last but not least, guys, pick up that phone. Like, if they don't do text, if you've got some older clients who aren't into that communication, pick up the phone. This is worth it because there's urgency. Make sure you leave that in the voicemail because they probably won't answer, but let them know that it ends at midnight Eastern on Thursday. So those are my tips. I hope that I've cleared up some questions for you and that you guys are going to maximize this. And like I said, this is just, we're mixing things up. We're seeing how this goes. And it's been on since for a few hours now. And apparently it's doing very well. So I'm loving what it looks like now. If you have any questions, let me know. And if I don't know the answers to them, I can find out and get the answers to Jesse. So I don't know if you want to open it up for Q&A, Jesse, or we don't have time for that.
We probably don't have time for that. Here's
Okay.
the best thing, guys. Go into the Secret Agent bulletin board and you can comment on the threads and a couple of different things here. So while I got you on is we have an incredible group of people that are in North America here. And one of them is in Quebec and the French Canadian market. So I'm going to put you a little in the hot spot here is to making sure that as we get these promotions out as fast as quickly as possible, or as we do them, we have them in French as well. So that way our team up there can make sure they participate in it very quickly. So
Absolutely.
thank you. So let's go get after it and start getting the information out.
Thanks, guys. I'm going to pop off. But again, thank you, Jesse, for letting me join. It was great to see all of your faces. I want to see all of you taking advantage of the sale. And like Jesse said, please post them on the Facebook thread because we're going to be in there, answering the question or fixing the problem. So thanks a lot, you guys. Have a great day.
Awesome. Bye. Thank you so much, April. So quick things here. So I have basically lost my voice. I've been talking like 12, 14 hours a day. It's been crazy doing presentations and all that. And trying to get this, honey. I mean, I think I sound sexy. My wife is like, you sound stupid. You really, you sound like, like, well, were you Batman? Like, oh, like, so, yeah. And it's one of those things where they were like, you need to rest your voice. And I was like, I can't, there's too many people that need to know about Seacret. There's too many people that need to know about the sale, newbie people that need to know about all these other things. So, so I'm going to do my best. I'm actually headed to Mexico for the first couple of days here, and I'm going to attempt to be on vacation. It's just hard for me right now because I'm really excited about everything we're doing. And I love what we do. And it's an amazing place to be. And I want all of you to be in a situation where you don't have days where you're like, you enjoy your work because it's something that you're passionate about, because you know that it's really making a difference for people. So let's go over a couple more details and a couple more pieces of the challenge here. So just that way, everybody's on the same page and everybody's up to speed. Obviously, this is going to help you guys in getting your 300 TPQV to help you make sure you qualify for Rising Star. So let's go over the reset, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about our Club Secret, our Club Fit program that we are launching here later this evening, which is awesome. Okay, so first off, the reset. I want to make sure there's some clarity around this because I know some people have been confused around it. So if you have achieved bronze previously, ever one time, that going star does not unlock any benefit for you, because you've already unlocked the benefit. Okay, so your goal is to go what? Rising Star. Now, Rising Star, you have until when? You have until August 23rd. So make sure you have that in your calendar. You have till August 23rd to achieve Rising Star with the reset in order for you to get the $240 bonus. Rising Star, 240, right? Star. Now, in order to do that, you got to go get 6. Now, the 6 can come in 2 ways. You can get all 6 yourself, or 2 who get 2. That is going to get you to Rising Star. So Rising Star is a total of how many people? 6. Either 6 yourself or 2 who get 2. Now, those 6 need to be new people that enroll. Now, to qualify as one of your 6, they need to spend how much when they join? US dollars is 300. It's actually 300 QV, right? So 300 QV. So for my Canadian friends, all of our packages and up are 300 QV. So if someone's coming in with one of our packs, they're going to count for Star or for Rising Star. Now, if you have not achieved bronze yet, we want you to unlock your direct order bonuses. How do you unlock your direct order bonuses? We got to get you to Star. So how do we get you to Star? We got to get you 2. So I found a kind of a simple way to think about this. And I want you guys to kind of practice it with me, because there's been a little confusion around the 1 week and the 4 weeks and, and all that kind of stuff, right? So I want you guys to kind of, with this is kind of a rhythm we're going to try to get in. We're going to kind of learn a little 1-2 step thing here, right? Okay. So you guys ready? So your step one, and we'll go step one, put up one finger, all right? So step one is to go star. Okay. To go star, you need how many people? 2. And those people need to spend how much? 300. And how many weeks do you have to get that done? 4 weeks. Oh, isn't that cool? Right? So pretty simple. If you can count to 4, I think you can do Seacret, right? So keep it simple, Seacret. All right. So step one is to go star. How many people do you need to go star? 2. How much do they need to spend when they join? 300. How many weeks do you have to get that done? 4 weeks, right? So now to get to rising star, you need to basically go get 4 more, or get basically those 2 who get 2 to get to rising star. Now, I want to clarify the 4 week versus the 1 week. You have 4 weeks to accomplish star and rising star. In order to, when you sign somebody up, they have to purchase 300 in their first week to count. That's the 1 week versus the 4 weeks. Okay. So in other words, if I recruit somebody today and they only buy Club Seacret, and then 2 weeks later, they buy a package. Okay. Will they count for me as one of my 6? And the answer is no. They got to get in, and there's an urgency in that, right? So now it originally, just so you guys know, we were doing it based off of the first order. It was called a first order bonus. And it was the first order only, but we didn't want to leave it on the first order, because we know that sometimes people join and then they, like, well, I don't get paid till Friday, or I got to move something from my savings to my checking, right? And they got to figure that out. So it's that for their first week. So we gave you more than the first order. It's the first week, right? So, right. So here we go. Step one is to go star. How many people do you need to go star? 2. How much do they need to spend when they join? 300 or more. And how many weeks do you have to go get those people? 4 weeks, right? So that's your timeframes. All right, perfect. Now from that, everybody reset. We're running for superstar. Now, if I recruit somebody today, all right, their deadline is on August 23rd. They have 4 full weeks, right? So they're good to go. So we can make it work. All right. Now here we go. From there, last piece of information here on Rising Star is this. In order for you to hit Rising Star, you need to have 300 in total personal volume by August 23rd. And the reason why is because we reset all of you like you're brand new. So a new person comes in with a package, they have 300 because they just joined, right? So some of you guys might be going, am I there? Do I have it? Log in your back office, go to your snapshot, look at your TPQV. And if it's 300, you're good to go. Go get your 6, right? Go get your 2, go get your 6. If not, then we need to get you there. Use this flash sale. If you go get customers, anything you order, anything goes. Now, if you order the event pack, you already have your 300. If you ordered, you're good to go. So that's why, obviously, we're putting these together. Good to go, good to go, good to go. All right, so let's move on here and let's talk about our next phase. So we have a new tool that is available, which is our push play tool, which, man, this thing is really sexy. If you, how many of you guys have seen the new 7-minute video that Jefferson put together that we launched on Sunday night? Man, it's pretty incredible. So get into your Share Seacret app. And when you get into your Share Seacret app and you're on your home screen, okay, that is not the home screen. Go to the home screen, and you go to the home screen here. There's in the middle there's that little button called share, right? So when you click on share, and then the next one is you can either share or share follow-up. So it's the first one, which is share. And if you go to share, you're going to see there the first video where you can see it's called the Share Seacret Press Play. Okay, Share Seacret Plus Play. So it's just under 7 minutes. It's 6 minutes, 54 seconds. Now it's going to auto put in a text. I'm letting you guys know we're changing this. Is like, are you living your best life? Delete that stupidity. That's like who would you like? That's not a normal thing you would say to your friend, right? So don't put it in there. Delete that and just have the link. Because here's the thing: we're not here to spam people. We're not going to just send these out. You should have communication with somebody and actually have a if I would you conversation with them before you even send the video. Don't just randomly send it out there. And the reason why is it doesn't work. It doesn't work, right? Not only does it not work, it anti-works, meaning it actually repels people out of your program or out of your business, right? So what you want to do is reach out to somebody and be like, hey, I got something I want to share with you. I'm really excited about. You have 7 minutes. Could you watch a video? Right? So, or, hey, would you take a look at this? I want you to take a look at this. Or do you like traveling? Hey, you know? So would you be up to, hey, I saw something that reminded me of you. I think you might like it. Do you have a minute? Perfect. And then send the video. But delete the, are you living your best life? Come on, like that's silly. We're going to change that, don't worry. But from there, so we're sending the information out. We've got that video and things are awesome. Okay. Video, tool, flash sale, reset. Okay, club. All right, let's get into this. So we are launching probably the biggest program I think I've ever launched in this category. And I'm very, 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 very excited about it. Now, it's going to be happening sometime tonight. I want to give you guys a little bit of heads up and how to prepare for it. And we're aggressively working on the marketing pieces. Some of them are going to be done tonight. Some of them are going to be done tomorrow, just based on timeframes wise. So, and it's one of those things where, like, is it going to be perfect? No, but it's progress. It's not perfection we're looking for. We're going to get it out there and we're going to go to work and we'll tweak it as we go. So for those, and there's a lesson in that, because some people are still waiting for everything to be right before they go to work. And just know that it's going to be messy. And some people are going to be like, frustrated by it. Okay. And it is what it is. I even just recently saw on the bulletin board, like 4 or 5 comments of people that I'm just like, guys, you didn't have a flash sale. Why are you angry? You know, right? So, and it's like, oh, like it just hurts my heart when I'm like, you know, that step into gratitude for a quick second, peeps. So, but let me go to, where is this? There it is. Okay. So we're going to go into our Facebook page. Okay. So if we go to Facebook, okay, on Facebook, clubfitchallenge.com. Clubfitchallenge.com is the link that directs you to this Facebook group. You can also just go to it directly on Facebook, clubfitchallenge.com. Now, this currently is an open group. It's a public group, okay, meaning anybody can just join. They don't have to answer your questions, any of that stuff. Later this afternoon, this group is going to go private. When this group goes private, what that means is that you're going to have to invite people. They have to accept the invitation, and they're going to have to answer the questions. The questions are going to be, what's your agent number? What is your agent or customer ID number? Because obviously it's only going to be for agents and customers, right? Have you equipped yourself with our product set, right? So are you an existing secret agent? You know, just a couple of quick questions to participate in the challenge. The reason why we're going to be launching this here this afternoon and really tomorrow morning when we have all the collateral is we're going to be launching this because we want to get new people, right? I'm excited for all of you to participate in this challenge, but this is not for you. I did not go to all the leadership and convince them to all pitch in to create a $10,000 prize pool for the existing people to use the existing products they have already in their house. I want you guys to understand that. This is really for 2 very reasons. Number one is this. We want to create compliant, legally compliant, really good before and after testimonials. And we're going to be able to do that with this challenge that we can use for marketing through social media. That was one of the reasons. The second reason is to go get new people to experience what it's like to be a part of an incredible community that's going to support them in an area of life that a lot of people have a lot of pain centered around. And it's one of those things that I want everybody to understand, that this is not for the person that's trying to compete in the Olympics. This is not, they're going to be in this group. This is not for the people that are trying to get their, you know, their pro card, you know, like Travis or Brittany Just. And I'm so happy for them. And I'm so excited for them. But then I see Travis's pictures and I'm just like, what? Like, how is that possible? Like, that's what, you know? And so, now, but how many of you guys want to learn from people that have found a way to be able to make a masterpiece out of their body that way, right? Do you think they might have some tips and tricks on how to be able, if they can do that, what can we do, right? As, you know, mere mortals. So the reason why I'm bringing this up for you guys, okay, and I want you guys to understand, okay, is I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this challenge for me personally. Now, here's what we're going to be doing. And no one has seen this yet. I worked on this last night. I almost have the promotional flyer done. It's not totally done, but do you guys want to get a sneak peek of it? So, all right, so let's take a look here. You guys are the first to see this. You're literally the first. Club Fit 60-day challenge starting August 16th, over $10,000 in prizes and giveaways, 2 categories to compete in, total percentage weight loss, total body transformation, men and women competing separately, bonus team player awards and prizes. We're going to be giving 100 deep tissue, high voltage massage guns to the top 20 in each of these categories. We're going to be the top 12 are going to win 5 days, 4 nights, and a 4- and 5-star all-inclusive escape to Mexico. And the top 4 are getting a $500 flight credit. And if you scroll down here, you're going to join at clubfitchallenge.com. And here's what's included: meal plans, workout plans, tracking programs, weekly wellness classes, coaching and community, and live fitness classes, Zumba, yoga, dance classes, and more. And to participate, US, Canada, and Australia. For our NFR markets, don't worry. As soon as we launch nutrition, we're coming. And don't worry, Mexico and Colombia, as soon as we get more of the products, we're going to do our own challenge in Spanish, right? So don't feel like you're left out. And to participate, all they need to do is purchase a wellness pack. That's it. Okay. So now, can you purchase the wellness pack currently as a customer? Yeah. Right. Can you purchase the wellness pack as an agent? Yeah. So it's open to all customers and all agents. Now, if you have somebody that purchases the wellness pack, that's 300 that they joined with. Will that count to help you get to star and rising star? And the answer is what? Yeah. So if you go get 6, think about this. You get 6 people to join the challenge. You just made an extra $240 and hit rising star. If you get 2 people to join the challenge, actually you make more than that. You make $300 because you're going to make, no, you make more than that. You make $420. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, let's think that. Why? Because if you sign up 6 people for the challenge, you're going to earn 10%, 10%, 10%, $180 for each of the packs, plus the $240 rising star bonus. Plus you're going to earn a cycle. You're going to earn $450. You're going to earn more, right? If you're bronze, you're going to even more. If you put them all on one leg, you might double cycle and you're going to earn your weekly builder bonus. Guys, this is getting exciting, right? So here's what we're looking at is that's the only thing required. Existing agents, in order to participate, there are 2 requirements for you as an existing agent. Number 1, you must be a Club Seacret member. Now, new people I know are going to have Club Seacret. Why? Because they're getting it for free when they order their pack, right? So I already know that. Number 2, existing agents, you must be on a subscribe and save of nutrition. Now, I'm going to recommend that you have Health Made Simple at a minimum, but you can have what you want. Some of you have 4 or 5 of those products, so you need to get some other products, but you got to be on a subscribe and save. All right. We want to increase that consumption inside of the business, but more importantly, we want to get people on a habit of using their products. All right. So subscribe and save and Club Seacret, check. You are going to have to provide proof of products in order to participate in the challenge. All right. So our email, clubfitchallenge@gmail.com. All right, before the challenge starts on August 16th. Now, just so you guys know, we are going to have a prep call the week before and a prep call on August 15th. We're going to get you details on what's happening. We're going to get you the schedule and all of that. All right. Now, just to give you a heads up, when the group ends up going private, we're going to have it open up where people can join and introduce themselves and welcome themselves. Once we launch, I want you guys to know we're going to do it a little bit differently because we're already at 1,500 people in the group. And I think by the time, yeah, I know, I told the people don't tell anybody about it. And then I woke up with like 1,000 in the group. And I was like, okay, maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Don't tell people about Seacret. And they do. So now the challenge group itself for us to promote this and get out there with this is obviously to get new people to come join the challenge. So now you can tease it right now, even without some marketing material and just being like, hey, anybody out there that would like to, get into better shape or get some fitness, or anybody that's up for a 60-day challenge for a chance to win $10,000 in prizes and 12 all-inclusive trips to Mexico. So, I mean, that could be your text message, right? So, and I'm doing the challenge, but I'm going to talk to you guys real quick about what I would highly recommend when you're asking people to participate in the challenge. Let them know why you're excited about the challenge. And this is one of those things where we're going to have to get pretty vulnerable here with this. Now, you can technically kind of hide out in the group, but that's not what it's designed for. This group is not for spectators. This group is for players. And players don't need to be good. I just want you to get off of the stands and onto the field. And this is a metaphor for not just our fitness, this is a metaphor for our life. Now, in this group, there's going to be no business, no talk. All posts will be deleted. In fact, we're going to be turning off comments from participants So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be having a schedule of posts that go out that say, hey, show us your proof of sweat, and everybody can comment their proof of sweat. And the reason why is because if there's 2,000 people in the group and they're posting all once or twice a day, you're going to have 6,000 posts a day going into the group. And that's going to be too overwhelming for most people, because they're not going to be wanted. And then obviously when we post stuff, trainings, classes, and all that stuff, it'll get missed, right? So we're going to have scheduled posts a couple times during the day that people can comment on, and then you'll be able to see all the stuff that people are participating in, okay? But this goes back to, I want to share with you a little bit about my story. All right. And I know this huddle is longer than normal. We normally do 30 minutes, but we had a lot of ground to cover here today. So thank you for staying with me. Most of you guys know my background. My background is with dance. So I moved to Los Angeles to pursue a dance career, and I'm teaching 12, 13 dance classes a week. So I'm teaching 12, and that's not even counting auditioning, performing, and all this other stuff. 12, 13 dance classes a week. So when you're 17, 18, 19, 20, teaching 12, 13 dance classes a week, you can eat anything you want and it don't matter. All right. So like, seriously, like you honestly can't eat enough. And we're it's like, so I was used to that. And then as I transitioned out of teaching dance classes to teaching entrepreneurship, to teaching network marketing, I found that my passion, even though I love dance, wasn't just dance. My passion was in teaching. And the response I got from teaching people business and network marketing and freedom and leveraged income was significantly more impactful to me than teaching dance. So I didn't actually change my passion. I found a passion that was actually even more passionate about. So what happens through this process is 5 years, I'm building my business and I'm teaching less and I'm teaching network marketing more. And a lot of times what we're doing is we're getting into living rooms, and in living rooms, it's like chips, dip, soda, right? So we're doing launch events, chips, dip, soda. So I'm eating the same stuff that I was normally eating, except for this time my cardio is going massively down. And by the time I hit 25, all of a sudden things started changing. I started putting on weight, and I put on about 20 pounds. Now for someone that weighs like 135, you go from 135 to 155, you're like, right? So, but for me, that was a big deal, because all of a sudden I'm like, that don't look good. I don't like that. And so I'm looking in the mirror going like, ugh. And I started developing a terrible, terrible image of myself through that process. And I know a lot of people, exactly what I'm talking about, because you are, we look at ourselves and sometimes we just go like, I'm disgusted with myself. And it doesn't matter if it's an extra 10, if or an extra 50, an extra 100, it doesn't matter. But the talk that we have with ourselves. So anyway, I'm super motivated. I'm super committed. I'm going to make stuff happen. So I found out I can lose 20 pounds, and I got really good at doing it by not eating. I found out, like, you guys know, if you don't eat, you can lose 20 pounds real fast. Like, it's actually pretty cool. Right. And going, because I'm committed, right? I'm going to do this. I called it cleansing. That's bullshit. I was starving myself. Right. So I was crash dieting, and I would lose 20. And then I was back to my same habits, and I would put on 25. And then all of a sudden I'm uncomfortable again 4 or 5 months later. Oh, time to go on another cleanse. And people are like, you're doing that lemonade cleanse again? And I was like, yeah, it's healthy for me. I like it. It's good for my system. That was not what was happening. And so every couple months, every like 2 or 3 times a year, I'm trying to get this 20 off that I don't like, because I'm actually not doing what's healthy, right? I'm not changing the habits. And what happened is now it's like I'm down 20, up 25, down 20, up 25. So I'm incrementally getting bigger. But worse than that, I'm destroying my adrenal glands. I'm destroying my testosterone. I've got major gut issues because of it, in surgeries that I ended up having to go through that nobody knew about. And all of a sudden, I'm in this process of like so aggravated with myself and so angry with myself, because I'm like, I'm the guy who makes things happen. I'm the guy who gets it done. I'm the guy who teaches people about goal setting and motivation and staying consistent. And in this area of my life, I have so much pain, because I don't know why. Why can't I get this? Why can't I figure this out? Right? What's wrong with me? Now, the reason I'm sharing with you is because this is part of my story. And it's part of my story, and it's been why. And it's so this kind of emotional roller coaster that I've been on. Now with that, and so if I look at in my life, the area that I've had the most challenge, struggle, vulnerability, challenges has been with my weight. Now, what's amazing is that when I got a hold of these Life by Seacret products, when Dr. Cohn first came to Seacret, I went on a 90-day run and I lost 30 pounds in 90 days. And it was incredible. I got into the best shape of my life. But I also did it the way that my brain did it before. I was not very kind to myself. I was superhuman for 90 days. And what I found out is you can do anything for about 30, 60, 90 days, but it was obtainable, but it wasn't a sustainable program. And so what happened was I started getting a little bit of it back. And then unfortunately, in an accident, I lost my mom. And when I lost my mom, I went right back to my emotional eating. And then COVID hits, and then it's like Uber Eats is the devil, right? So, and I couldn't get my variety from traveling. I couldn't get my variety from, so I'm just getting my variety from my app, right? So what else am I going to try today? And of course, I'm like the salt fiend. And what I found is my body likes salt. I'm like salt, 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 like desserts, whatever. My wife, that's her thing. She loves desserts. So, but I'm like the salt, salt, give me salt, right? Because I'm burning all the time and my adrenals are getting, smashed. So the reason I'm sharing this with you is I am so excited for this challenge because selfishly, I'm really not doing it for you. I'm really doing it for me. I'm excited you guys are going to participate because why? It pushes me out of my comfort zone. So guess what? I got to show up for the challenge. Why? Because I just had 2,000 people join, right? So here's how you get yourself committed. Find people that you're going to be committed to and letting them know what you are going to do. And I can tell you right now, we are going to take pictures on August 16th because that's part of the program in order to win the prizes in the body transformation category and in the weight loss category, right? Now, do you have to post them up? No, you can just submit them privately if you don't feel comfortable, but we're going to encourage people to. And the reason why is this, it's just a body. It's not you. You are not this. That's not who you are. And I have had that philosophy for a long time. Like you are not like you're deeper than that, the soul, the spirit, the essence of the person that you are. But so many of us have our identity wrapped up in the way of the composition of the stuff that we've had. Now, for some of us, the reason why we're in the place we have is we have not been very kind to ourselves through that process. I am not an expert in this area. I'm with all of you. We're going to be bringing experts into this. The Dr. Cones, the Jedi Ninja masters. We're going to be bringing in the fitness people, who have 8% body fat and learning from them. We're going to be learning from the people that understand the power of water, the power of hydrogen. We're going to be bringing in these experts into this class for me, for us, to be able to get a result. And I don't care if it's a small result. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for progress. Now, you're not competing in this group with anybody but you. That's it. You're not in competition with anyone. And the goal here is to get a breakthrough. And for many of you, it's going to have nothing to do with weight. I'm going to tell you right now. All right. It's going to have nothing to do with weight. This is not a weight loss challenge. This is a health challenge. This is to get you healthier. Okay. And that is in your mind, your body, your spirit, and your soul. And I'm excited to do it, but I'm already thinking about having to take pictures front, side, back on August 16th, and I'm already freaking out about it. I'm already super uncomfortable about thinking about it, because I think about, even like the clothes that I fit and the stuff that I wear. And like, what's crazy is this is like, I've refused to buy new clothes because for me, that was like giving up, like I'm giving up because I'm just going to crash diet again. Because I had this thing for 5 years that I was like, I can lose 20 pounds real fast. Right. So, and I had to break that stupidity. I had to break those bad habits, right? Not just the gaining, but how I was losing. Right. So in that, like, I'm walking around with clothes that are so uncomfortable all day long and not even breathing. And you actually like literally breathing. I'm breathing up here all day long. And I wonder why I got stomach problems, for God's sake, So now why am I sharing this with all of you guys as we close this out today? I'm getting vulnerable with you guys about me and my life and my story and what I'm doing and why I'm excited about it. How many of you guys have a little bit more sense of connection with me just from hearing this a little bit, right? How many of you feel a little bit more relatedness toward this, right? So the people that you're going to go after, this isn't about like, let's get into a challenge, win $10,000. Tell them to say, listen, here's why I'm excited about doing this and I want to do it with you. I think we can do some amazing things together. Here's the results I'm looking to create in my life. Here's where I've been struggling and I'm I'm excited because I found a group and a community of people to support me through whatever I'm going through. We are going to be your biggest cheerleaders and your biggest coaches. And this community, man, it is special, right? So it is a special group of people that are coming together here to help people move forward. So with that, what we're doing here is today, you've got a sale to promote customers, right? Right. Great for existing customers. Number two, you've got this challenge that's going to be launching, right? If you're not in the challenge, get in the challenge. Existing agents, you can put them right in the challenge. Go right to the video and tag the video. I'll get the replay up of this ASAP, right? And I'll be posting it in my groups. If you don't know how to get it from one of your bronzes or one of your platinums. We'll post the replays in there. You know what I should probably do? I should probably just create a new WhatsApp group for anybody that wants direct communication from me. I'll probably do that. That makes sense. I mean, I might as well, right? So, it'll be more of a broadcast list. So if I get something like that, I know that it's important, I can direct message. So you'll have direct communication from anything from me that I know is relevant to everybody. So I'll put that together for you guys. But none of this means anything if you don't go to work. Do you guys know that? Like none of it. Like you could know all of it, but you're sitting in the best vehicle in the world and it's sitting in your garage and you're in the car and you're tinkering with things and you're popping the hood and you're reading the manual and you're not going anywhere. Don't be that gal. Don't be that guy. Don't be another secret agent that people look at going, there's another person in one of those things that is unsuccessful, not making money. Because you are a representation of our community. Now, here's the thing. If you're not here to build a business, I'm not saying you have to, but don't kid yourself into thinking you're building a secret business just because you're in the club. You don't get results for joining, and you don't get paid for investing time. You get paid for producing results. So if we were relating this to fitness, can you own a gym membership and not get in shape? Yeah. Right. Now they say showing up is half the battle. Inside of our business, showing up is 0% of the result. And here's what I mean. It is half the battle, meaning mentally put you in the space to do it. So, but the good example is this, right? So if you go to the gym, you have a membership, you get into the gym, but you walk around the gym just saying hi to everybody. And you're like, what's up, Angela? What up, Victor? How you doing? High five, looking good there. Get those reps in. Yeah, let me spot you. Awesome. And you leave the gym and you don't work out. You're like, I went to the gym. Yeah, I mean, yes, but you didn't do the actions. Now, I can't lift the weights for you and no one can lift the weights for you. And here's what I want you guys to understand. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. It's going to be you. Now, here's the good news. Well, the bad news is no one's coming to save you. Here's the good news. You can do this. You can do it. It's going to be hard. You're like, that's not fair. It wasn't designed to be fair. So it's not. So when you're like, it's not fair, build a bridge, get over it. You have an option. Just like, let's move on from that conversation because it's not productive. So what we're going to do here is we are going to promote the daylights out of this. And we are going to get a lot of people to participate with it. And for a lot of people, the biggest breakthrough they're going to have in the course of their career being in Seacret, I believe, is going to be because of these challenges. All right. For many people, because they're going to get results in their life first. And here's what I found. If we can raise somebody's belief in themselves, belief in their competence, and belief in their story and create a testimonial in this area, don't you think it's going to be a little easier for them to go get more customers and more agents to join them in their business when they can show these results over the next 60 days? So for those of you guys, lock and load. Let's do this. Now, for those of you guys that are going, I just signed up because I wanted to buy some stuff. You're more than welcome to be a part of our community and have some fun. Remember, take it at your own pace. But this morning huddle is really talking to those of you guys that are going, I really want to run for freedom. That's what I want. And for those of you guys that want to run for freedom, this is going to be the shot. Now, it's going to be messy. It's going to be weird. You're going to be off balance. People say, I need balance in my life. For 60 days, forget balance, right? Let's just go, right? Here's how you get balance. Speed. You're like, that doesn't make any sense. How many of you guys remember riding a bike? Did you guys know that if you ride a bike really slowly, it's really difficult? How you learn to ride a bike is you gotta go faster till you can get balance. Some of you, the reason why your business is wobbly, you ain't going fast enough. So let's turn this thing up. So I got a 10 o'clock Zoom and an 11 o'clock Zoom and then a 1 o'clock Zoom and then a 2 o'clock Zoom. And then I'm going to go to Orange Theory and get my butt kicked, right? Because I'm just like, I can't even breathe for the whole class, right? And then I'm coming back and then I got a 6 o'clock Zoom and then I got an 8 o'clock Zoom and we are zooming and getting everybody that we can to show this information. And somewhere during that time, I have to film a video to promote the challenge and then finish this flyer. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure the thing out. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being with me for this full hour. I promise we'll keep these shorter. Actually, that's not a promise. I don't know. They make it longer. But my goal is to have them be 30 minutes because I don't honestly want you at an hour a day. You don't need this much conversation. All right. So the goal is this: get up, get motivated. Let's go to work. All right. Let's make it happen. Bye.